In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man learned that you should probably make the text scroll faster. Too bad we haven't gotten to that point yet, so the text goes super slowly, so if you want to read it for yourself, go right ahead. You probably already know it by heart, because this is the best-selling Mega Man game as of now. I think Mega Man 11 will hopefully change that, but honestly I have my doubts. Mainly because all you people are nostalgia blind for 2, and that's why 9 and 10 play like 2, and that's why everyone complained, and seriously, this game was super overrated. Why is this one so iconic? I'll be playing on difficult because that's the way the game was made in the first place. Normal was only added in the American release because Japan thought we were all wusses. Well, I'm not. I'm starting with Heatman, which is probably the worst idea in the entire world. You see, though he's pretty good to beat with the Mega Buster, his stage is not very Mega Buster friendly. Here's one reason why. These enemies will infinitely spawn, and if you don't take them out quick enough, they chase after you, going right to where you are and trying to crush you. And they do a pretty big amount of damage. These tallies, on the other hand, are not much to worry about unless they come at you at a strange angle, so as long as you pay attention, you'll do pretty okay. But no, this isn't why the stage is bad or anything. Also, I somehow despawned with these guys. I don't get it, but I did. And that's just, I don't know. Anyway, this stage has Iceman Syndrome. The reappearing, disappearing blocks have returned, and they tend to go right above your head. And there's no way to tell where the blocks are going to be. This right here is the checkpoint. This is halfway through the stage, and we'll be here for quite some time. Because here's the thing. This part here is fine, but, well, it gets worse up ahead. You remember how Iceman Stage had the moving platforms over the bottomless pit, and it was semi-random, and you had to hope for the bass getting across? Well, imagine if they had a finite, like a set location, and they didn't move, didn't shoot or anything, but the platforms were super small, and you made stupid mistakes like that constantly. Well, you got something like, if I can get up there, please, you'd have something like this. I'm trying to make sure I get as far ahead as possible so I can just hurry the heck up, but I'm doing a very horrible job at this. I'm not the best at this. You see the main problem now. As you can see, that block spawned right above my head, and I somehow did a skip that twice. I think it's twice in this video I do it. But that block will spawn right above your head. So if you're trying to jump to the first block, the second block above you will spawn, and you're screwed. Because by the time you land and try to reorient yourself in order to jump, that will happen. You will fall to the bottomless pit and die. It was sitting right back here. Let's do the thing again. Most people use item 2 and skip half the dang challenge, get that extra life, and then move on. I don't have that. In fact, I don't get item 2 until episode 4. Because Airman gives you item 2, and I'm not taking him on till the very end of the Robot Masters. Like second to last or very last, like one of those. So I have to do it legit. This stage is not Mega Buster friendly. And it's because I don't have any tools at my disposal. I have an incredibly hard challenge that a first timer will be completely thrown off by and fall into a bottomless pit more times than they can count, get tons of game overs, and overall just have to deal with a ton of BS. This shouldn't have been put in until maybe a Wily stage, and even then it's pushing it. A Wily stage does do something with Item 2, but we're not going to be seeing that for a little while. That's how you're supposed to do it, but never do it. It's not Mega Bus friendly, but these guys right here, these hopping Sniper Joes, these are one of the worst things about this game. I'll get into more detail about it when we get to multiple of them in one room, but for right now, just be careful around them. Okay? Because those guys are actually the worst enemy in the entire game. But as we get to Heatman, his pattern seems simple enough, but... Okay, he does get a little bit weak to the Mega Buster. Not super weak. I think he takes 2 damage. As you can see, once you hit him, he starts charging at you. And for some reason... Well, I got too close there. I don't know how or why it happened, but after I die on this attempt, spoiler alert, my spoiler made me like right as soon as I say it, he kind of bugs out. I don't know what's going on, but he faces one direction and goes the exact other, and I don't know what's going on. I can't predict his pattern not halfway through the fight, and I somehow still make it through alive. Because, by the way, this is my last life. If I get a game over at this boss fight, I have to do the entire stage again. With the block portion. Also, look, he's facing left, but he went right. What? I don't understand you, Heatman. Heatman, what? Oh, well, he's down. Definitely one of the lesser stages, but not the worst. At least the song's good. I'm bringing up the music because the music can be a hit or miss. For example, this is pretty much a miss. It's just boo boo blue boo boo blue blue boo blue boo boo on loop. And when you have to watch it slowly drag by, you're gonna be here for a while. I am really glad for the collection that was released on the Nintendo GameCube and I think PS2. It's basically the Legacy Collection before the Legacy Collection. I forgot the name of it. It's running past me at the moment. But, it takes the first 8 Mega Man games and kind of sort of remakes them. But, it takes old text like this and just kind of pops it up one at a time. It doesn't slowly scroll it, thank God. Anyway, we're taking on Metal Man next. And despite what you may think, I'm not using the Metal Blade for the entire playthrough. It might be a Mega Buster replacement, but I'm not using it very much. I'll use it if I have to, or if I just want to show off, but I'm not using it as a Mega Buster replacement. Anyway, free energy tank right there. Energy tanks are something new to Mega Man 2, and I'm glad they put them in this. You can hold 4 energy tanks at one time, and you're gonna need them. Especially if you're doing a run like this, where the bosses are even more difficult. And they're difficult enough as it is. Just be very careful when you use one, because Mega Man can use one when he has full energy, and then it wastes it, and, oops. These moles are really annoying unless you have the leaf shields from Woodman stages I'm not getting until episode 2 from now, so. Yeah, that can happen. They kind of randomly generate in front of you, or on top of you. So, I say proceed with caution, and with a little bit of luck. You're also kind of useful for item grinding, so if you're running low on lives or health, stay around these guys. For me, I take more damage than I get, so I'm just gonna run. By beating Heatman stage, I got the Atomic Fire, which basically is a precursor to the Charge Shot, but uses a lot of weapon energy and is fire-based. I'm not using it much. I also got Item 1, which I could have used something to get that life, but I was being stupid. Item 1 creates platforms you can ride on, which slowly rise up. You can have 3 platforms on screen at the same time, and it's incredibly useful. Thing is, I don't know why they locked them away like this fashion. I understand like the rush jet and everything, but you don't know which stage has them, so you might get stuck on a stage and have to randomly replay stages like, you know, Heatman stage in order to get through. Because there are points where Item 1 can save your butt, and you don't have it, and then you're kind of screwed, and then, These things here are annoying. If you're playing normal, one shot kills them. If you're not, those segments fly off, and, well, yeah. Now here's something stupid I try to do, and I somehow succeed. You're supposed to use M2 to fly back over to the jet platform, but if you precisely place your item 1, you jump over the pit yourself. Item 3 is pretty much useless. I think even with the fact that it bounces, you might not be able to make it anyway, but hey! Here's Metal Man! He's not Mega Buster friendly. Even though he's actually well, it's weird. Metal Man here has a conveyor belt he can flip at will, and when he does, you better be careful. If you're hugging the wall because of the conveyor belt, dodging the blades could be somewhat easy. Not the easiest in the world, but it's something. But when he turns it by the flashing light, well, it's not fun. I somehow scraped through this, and this is why energy tanks are extremely useful. I could have used one for Heatman stage, and honestly I could have taken Metal Man on first, but I wanted to do something Mega Buster only that people don't normally do. So yeah. Metal Blade would have definitely helped in Heatman stage because of the tally locations, but nah. I want to show what a playthrough would be like if you're going in bare bones. But that's Metal Man. Before we end the episode, I want to show you a little bug I encountered. If you beat Metal Man when he's switching the conveyor belts, the background kind of breaks. This isn't a permanent glitch, it just kind of freezes up the white light for a while. Anyway, with that, we have gotten the Metal Blade, and people say it's a replacement of the Mega Buster because it has a lot of ammo and can fire in any direction. It's somewhat broken. There's a reason why they toned it down for 3 with the Shadow Blade. Anyway, see you guys next episode.